Thank you, Commissioners. My name is Tom Wheeler, and I am the Executive Director of EPIC, the Environmental Protection Information Center based in Arcata, California. First, I would like to recognize that this meeting is occurring on the unceded lands of the Native Pomo people. I would also like to thank enforcement staff for their hard work on this enforcement agreement. It has been a multi-year process, and the agreement before you will improve conditions within the Smith River estuary and will improve public access to the area, and that is something that is currently lacking. While the agreement improves conditions on the river, it cannot provide adequate resolution to the gross injustices that the Tolowa Dene Nation have suffered and continue to suffer at the hands of the US and California governments. Reservation Ranch was at the heart of the Tolowa Dene's ancestral territory. It was stolen from the tribe, together with thousands of other acres of land. Without the Tolowa, the land and the river have suffered from gross mismanagement. Reservation Ranch needs to be returned to the Tolowa. I regret that this enforcement agreement was not able to return stolen lands or guarantee access for the Tolowa to the majority of Reservation Ranch. Beyond this enforcement agreement, EPIC expects that the Coastal Commission will continue to support restoration and rematriation of Reservation Ranch to the Tolowa Dene Nation. Further, we need Coastal to continue to provide oversight to ensure the cleanup and restoration of the property and to prevent future degradation of coastal resources. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, Mandy Sackett, followed by Grant Worschkel, followed by Dan Cohen. Mandy Sackett.
Hello, Mandy Sackett with the Surfrider Foundation. Surfrider's mission is to protect our ocean waves and beaches for all people. And to that end, we support the cease and desist orders today. The orders before you represent one of the largest restoration projects in Northern California and will greatly enhance water quality for recreational use at the Smith River mouth and improve access to the coast and river. And we commend staff for their tremendous hard work to reach this agreement. It's a historic step in the right direction towards restoring this portion of the Smith River and correcting the generations of damage to the river and estuary ecosystem and ocean water quality at the river mouth. The orders requiring removal of the levees will also go a long way towards restoring the ecosystem and requiring fencing to keep cattle away from the slough and river to improve water quality. We also acknowledge that true restorative justice would include resolutions beyond the scope of staff in the Coastal Act. The theft of the land was only one of the many horrific atrocities committed against the indigenous people who lived on and cared for this area for far longer than the short time in which this stolen land has been known as Reservation Ranch. This land continues to be sacred, unceded territory of the Tolowa Dene Nation. The nation is rightfully seeking to reclaim and restore this property and bring about long overdue tribal and environmental justice. Dedicating the public access easements to the orders to the nation would represent a small step in the right direction, and I urge the ranch owners and other interested parties to take this opportunity to do the right thing and allow this small easement to go back to those who stewarded this land in harmony with nature for eons. The riverfront forest could be expanded. While the Commission is bound to limitations of the Coastal Act, we sincerely hope that the state at the highest level continues to support land back efforts here and throughout California. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Grant